Hello, I'm happy to be here tonight from my house to yours and glad to be with you, and we are going to be talking about Palm Sunday. That's coming up this Sunday, and I know we've been going through some challenges and it's difficult not to be together in worship and celebrating together in worship. However, I know that each time there's an online worship service, we can feel each other's spirit and we're together in our hearts. So as we prepared for Palm Sunday, I'm going to show you how you can make your own palms for home to celebrate together while you're watching the online service. And first, I'm going to share a Bible verse about Palm Sunday, and which tells about the importance of the palms for our celebration on this Palm Sunday. It comes from Mark chapter 11. It starts at verse 8. Many people spread their cloaks on the road, while others spread branches they had cut in the fields. Those who went ahead and those who followed shouted, "Hosanna! Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. Blessed is the coming kingdom of our father David. Hosanna in the highest heaven." So as you can tell, it is a celebration. It is kind of a party and a parade, and we need some things to help us celebrate in that way. So I'm going to show you how you can create some palms of your own. You just need some very simple supplies, some newspapers, tape, and a scissor. And if you don't happen to have newspapers, if you don't subscribe to a newspaper, you can use simple paper too. That works as well. So how you want to start out is, I'm going to use 3 sheets of newspaper. That's plenty. 2 would work as well. But the first 2, I'm going to layer right on top of one another and set those towards the bottom. And then I'm going to take the 3rd single sheet and lay that on top of the 2 sheets, but kind of overlapping and then a little forward. Next, I'm going to start rolling, and I'm going to start from the bottom and roll towards the top. And you do kind of want to start out with kind of a tighter roll. That will make the bottom of the palm a little bit stronger as we're waving and celebrating. So there we go, I got it started, and you'll just continue to roll forward. And then we'll grab that 3rd piece as I continue to roll. And it doesn't need to be exact or perfect, but you'll just want to keep rolling until you get to the top. And then I usually just kind of tap it on the counter so it's nice and even. And then I'm taking the end that had 2 sheets, and I'm holding that with my hand on the bottom. And then with the other hand, I'm going to take my scissor, and I'm going to start at the top, and I'm just going to cut into the newspaper at the top. And sometimes it gets a little tricky because it is still a little thick with that many sheets, but you want to cut, about halfway down or so. And you have a slice there, and then you can kind of rotate it, and then you want to cut through the wall or the newspaper again into a strip. And again, about halfway down or so. And then I just keep rotating, and I keep cutting more strips. And I always go about halfway down. And again, it doesn't have to be, the strips don't need to be even or equal in size, just so there are strips. Then I'm going to cut probably this one in half, make 2 more strips. And if some little pieces fall off, that's fine. You're not doing anything wrong. That'll happen. Chop through here. Oh, that got tangled up. Okay, so I have my, and if they get kind of tangled up in there, just straighten them out before you're ready for the next step. And then you want to hold it kind of loosely with this hand, and you're going to take and kind of find the middle of what you did, and then just start kind of pulling and twisting, and you'll feel it kind of letting go and coming out. And that's what you want to be happening, because it's going to create a long palm branch. It looks kind of like a mess right now, but we're going to straighten it out. And see how it got longer? And as we straighten it out and shake it out, there's my palm branch. And you can wave it around, and then the last step will be to just take a couple pieces of tape and tape the ends. Just like so. And you have a palm branch. Now we know it's not green, but we'll use our imaginations and we'll be able to celebrate and shout Hosanna and be ready for Palm Sunday. I did go ahead, I just made a couple more examples, made them the exact same way. And then I did make a couple examples of using the white paper. And that's kind of how they turn out. And you can do it either this way or this way. I can't even remember which is which. They turn out pretty much the same. But like I said, that works well too. So enjoy making your palms, enjoy waving them on Sunday. I know there's an email, a communication going out from Pastor Scott letting you know that there is also an opportunity tomorrow from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. If you happen to be out and about running some essential errands, we do also have the regular palm branches that of course we ordered ahead of time and are here available at church, but please don't make a special trip. Please don't make a family outing of it. Only if you're already out making essential errand runs. Stop by the church. We will have them bunched in twos and spread apart 6 feet apart for you. And the people putting those together and setting them out will be wearing gloves and masks to get those prepared. And we will be all set to celebrate Palm Sunday. Feel free to put the palms you pick up in your windows or on your tables, or if you create some of your own with crafts or finding some that look like palm branches on your walks. You can do the same thing with those too. Put them in your windows to let people know you're celebrating, or on your table to remind us that this is a time of celebration. So thank you for being with me. Everyone, please stay safe and take care, and we will be together again soon. God's blessings.